Seniors, girls, if you will, go and line up with your parents on the baseline.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ward Gymnasium tonight as we honor the class of 2021. Our girls varsity basketball team, we have 3 seniors tonight that we want to honor. Our first senior that we'll honor tonight is Sammy Grace Donnelly. Sammy Grace is the daughter of Sam and Ashley Donnelly. Her college of choice, she'll be attending the Honors College at Auburn University, majoring in journalism. Her aspiration while in college is athletics is not becoming a couch potato. Her most memorable moment at FCA is planning and running back to school camp as a senior. Her statement about her athletic experience for her coach is, "My coach pushes me to be a better player in person. I'm so thankful for the opportunity to do this sport with all of you guys. I love you and will miss you so much." Her advice to the middle school student athlete is respect your coach, love your teammates, and work hard to always give your best. Number 22, Sammy Grace Donnelly. Our next senior is number 21, Kendall Mattis. Kendall Mattis is daughter Dana and Steve Mattis, escorted by Jack and Carson tonight. Her major is finance. She's going to Lipscomb University, majoring in finance. Her favorite memory at FCA was her first day of practice. Everyone was so welcoming and made her feel like she was a part of their family. Her positive statement: "It has been a privilege to be a part of such a loving team and encouraging coach that builds character on and off the court. I will miss the camaraderie and mentorship." Her best advice for a middle schooler is basketball is more than just a sport. It teaches you to be a hard worker on and off the court. It teaches you how to receive criticism and work as a team. Basketball is not just a game, but a tool that will prepare you for the real world. Kendall Mattis. And now our last senior, number 11, Abby Litton. Abby is the daughter of Joel and Shannon Litton. She is undecided where she's going to college yet, but she wants to major in business. Her most memorable moment in FCA is getting woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning in Scotland, being told by some classmates that we weren't going to be able to return home because of a pandemic that caused a worldwide lockdown. Her best advice, her positive statement about her athletic experience and coach. I started playing basketball at FCA in 6th grade. I remember my first practice being so nervous because I didn't know a thing about the sport. I had no idea it would become my favorite hobby and lead me to learning some of those valuable lessons and meeting some of my best friends. Thank you, Coach, for teaching me that I am the only person standing in my way from achieving my goals. Thank you for pushing me to be the best player and leader I could be. You have loved us all so well and made playing basketball so much more enjoyable. More than anything, I'm going to miss my girls and the freedom that I feel when I step out on the court. Her best advice for a middle school student, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Be confident in yourself, but most importantly, soak up every second because they'll be gone before you know it. Ladies and gentlemen, Abby Litton. And once again, one big round of applause for the class of 2021.
Kid. Hey. Nothing much. Throw me your hands.
I know, I'm about to film again.
Well,
Yeah, dog.
I filmed all of them. They're getting boring now.
Oh, well, it'll get good right here.
I hope so. It was the senior night. Fun.
Did the boys win?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you see it. No. Well, Brady was there. What's going on, buddy?
Nothing much.
I heard you had a good practice yesterday after I left.
Oh yeah.
Playing a little bit of Rory play short.
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd it go?
Pretty good.
You getting comfortable there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Coach Moore was talking about your footwork.
Yeah, I missed a couple now with it, but
That's all right. Figure it out, right?
yeah.
Yep. Work on it. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
It's footwork. But if your footwork doesn't work right, then your throw don't go very well.
Yeah, right.
So Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Ward Gymnasium on the campus of Franklin Christian Academy for tonight's varsity girls matchup between the Lady Knights of Franklin Classical and your FCA Lady Falcons. First starting lineups for the Lady Knights of Franklin Classical. Number 15, Alyssa Kenny. Number 22, Isabella Willis. Number 32, Katie Barnado. Number 35, Abigail Thornton. And number 40, Harris Jacob. And now, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and make some noise for your FCA Lady Falcons! Number 1, Kayla Lee. Number 3, Peyton McClain. Senior number 22, Sammy Grace Donnelly. Senior number 21, Kendall Meadows. And senior number 11, Abby Little.
Quickly, Lady Falcons score, make it 2-0. Steal by Kayla Lee, another basket. So the Falcons quickly up 4-0. Now another basket. 6-0 here on senior night. Steal by Lee, no good, and a jump ball is going to be called. Lady Falcons quickly jumping out, and a timeout's going to be taken by the Knights. So, Will Shipman, glad you could join us here for the last matchup. Get the everything set up here on the scoreboard as we were just got underway. Just introduced our seniors, got back down. So, Franklin Classical School, there we go. We are in the first quarter. Falcons quickly up 6-0. Franklin Classical to throw it in as they took the timeout. Dump down inside. Now 22, that's Willits coming away with it. Her pass intended and caught by Varnado. Now up ahead, bounce past the side to Jacobs. Jacobs shot, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and the Lady Falcons will have the ball. 6-0, Lady Falcons with the lead, 7:10 to go. Peyton McClain to throw it in. Three seniors, Litton, Mattis, and Sammy Grace Donnelly starting with junior Peyton McClain and the freshman Kayla Lee. Now Sammy Grace with it, kicks it back out to Peyton. Lee in the middle, dump down to Mattis. Mattis goes up and gets the lay-in. So Mattis with 2, it's 8-0. Now battle on the floor, jump ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of the Lady Falcons. So Peyton McClain underneath to throw it in, 6:41 to go. McClain to Mattis out on the corner. Down to Donnelly. Donnelly will fire off the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. Now the ball gets away. Donnelly with the steal. Mattis goes up, misses the shot, but a foul is going to be called on number 15. That's Kenny. It'll be her first, the team first. So this will send Mattis to the line to shoot 2. First free throw by Mattis on the way. He's off to the left, no good. She'll get another. 4th of 4 games tonight here on the Falcon Sports Network. Glad you could join us. Senior night and the first round of our quarterfinals of the middle school basketball tournaments. So far, it's been a good night for the Falcons as they have won each of the 4 games. Lady Falcons over South Haven in the middle school. So they will go to the semifinals by that win. The middle school boys beat F.H. Jenkins Flames. They will now host a semifinal match on Thursday. We do not know yet the Lady Falcons middle school, whether they'll be here or will go on the road. We'll learn that after the results of tonight. Now a pass stolen by McLean. She tried to bounce it into Mattis. It's stolen away and now hitting the floor hard. So foul on Sammy Grace. That'll be her first. Team's first. We played 2 minutes. Falcons already scored 11 points, up 11-0. Bounce in, full court pressure by the Lady Falcons. Now in trouble in the corner. Now Lee's going to reach in and cause the jump ball. Falcons will have the basketball. Lee in front of everybody. Gets it, drives the middle of the lane. Down low to Mattis. Mattis pivots, dumps it to McLean. McLean's shot is good. So Peyton McLean with her first 2. It's now 13-0 Falcons. Passing to the front court. Now over to the side. Jacobs, her shot, no good. Peyton McLean streaks in to get the rebound. Now throws it up ahead for Sammy. Donley with it. Will float up against the backboard and get the bucket. Sammy Grace Donley with 2. It's 15-0. And now 15-0. They'll throw it in. 5:23 to go. Stolen by Liddon. Tries to get to Donley again. Bounces out of bounds. Liddon deflects it again. Oh, it deflected off Liddon, and it hit the player before hitting the floor, so the Falcons get the ball back. Lee crosses over, goes baseline, goes up off the backboard, no good. Mass with the rebound, goes up with it. It's stripped. Battle for the board now. Jump ball. Possession arrow will be in favor of the Knights. 5:11 to go. 15-0. Falcons with the lead. Bounce pass goes off the foot of number 15, Kenny. So the Falcons get it back. Liddon drives into the middle of the lane. Scoop shot short. Gets it back. This one's good. So Litton with the second opportunity gets her first 2 of the night. 17-0. Now passing to the front court, stolen away, nearly stolen by Lee, but the Knights get it back. Now a double dribble as the ball will roll out of bounds. Actually didn't call the double dribble, let the ball roll out of bounds. 4:46. Falcons with the ball. Lee crosses over into the middle, stops, fires off the backboard, no good, gets her own rebound. Over to Litton. 3 on the way, short, rebound pulled down by Kenny. Kenny throws it up ahead to Willits. Willits shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by Kenny. Kenny misses underneath. Lee comes away with it. Now Lee, head up, passes it to Mattis, to Litton, off the backboard, no good. Litton, her own rebound, puts it back in. Litton just wanted to pad her stats. She gets 2 rebounds and got 4 points. 19-0 now, 4:07. Near steal. Over to Willits. Willits passes it up to Kenny. Now ahead to Jacobs. Jacobs picks up the dribble And now a long rainbow three. It's going to be short air ball. Batted back in by Thornton, picked up by McLean. McLean throws it ahead for Mattis. Mattis waits for it. Drives and steps through. Scoop shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. Varnado. Kenny. Reach in and a jump ball. Lady Falcons get it. Now Elizabeth Goosey and Karis Weeks will come in, replacing Sammy Grace Donley. And Kendall Mattis, two of the seniors, take a breather. So Weeks and Goosey on the floor. McLean to Goosey in the corner. She'll launch a three that's short. Weeks bows for the rebound. It'll be off of the Knights, out of bounds. 3:21 to go here in the first. Now Litton will have to throw it in on the baseline. To Lee in the corner. Lee passes it back to Litton. Looking down low. Litton stumbles a little bit. Keeps the dribble. Hands off to Lee. Now Lee crosses over into the middle. Bumps into Weeks. Passes it off to Goosey. Goes out of bounds. They'll say a last touched by the Knights. 3:05. Litton to throw it in to Weeks. Weeks spins in the lane. Goes up. Foul is going to be called on Katie Varnado. That'll be her first, the team's second. Now give Karis Weeks a couple of free throw opportunities here. First free throw by Weeks is good. Another one by Weeks. No good. Litton there for the rebound and the putback. So Litton, 3 offensive rebounds, 3 putbacks, got 6. 2:53 to go, 22-0. Into the front court. Knights hook shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Peyton McLean. McLean runs into the front court. She'll slow it down for a second. Get it to Lee. Lee to Litton on the wing. Litton's 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. Now back to Kenny. Kenny will dribble it across through traffic. Gets away from her, picks it back up. Over to Willits. Willits now in trouble in the backcourt. Has to pick up her dribble. Kenny now has it again. Kenny. Pass underneath, stolen away by Weeks. Weeks to Lee. 2:17 to go. Lee over to Litton in the corner. She'll try another 3. Sets too strong. And rebound is going to be corralled by Jacobs, but she was standing on the line. And a timeout's going to be taken by the Knights. So Knights timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. 22-0. Falcons with the lead here on the Falcon Sports Network. Ever since Leon Lee started the Lee Company back in 1944, they've been providing the best residential and commercial services, from heating and air conditioning to plumbing, electrical repair, and more. How can Lee Company help you? To find out, go to leecompany.com. That's leecompany.com to find out more information. Or if you'd like to just schedule an appointment, call them at 615-567-1000. That number again is 615-567-1000. And let them know that the Falcon Sports Network sent you. Falcons with the ball in the front court. 2:06 to go, up 22-0 against the Lady Knights. Peyton McLean will throw it in. Into Litton. Litton, 3's good. Litton with a catch and shoot. Litton with 9. It's now 25-0. 1:57 to go. Pass is stolen by Litton. Litton. Over to Lee. Lee will lean into a shot. Kayla Lee adds 2 more. 27-0. Falcons meeting at half court. Pass to Jacobs. Bounce pass to Varnado. No good. Now Goosey is going to get called for the foul. This will send Karis Jacobs to the line to shoot 2. As Mia McLean and looks like Carrie Johnson getting ready to come in. So Karis Jacobs, opportunity to put the Lady Knights on the board here. First free throw is no good off the front. So Jacobs and McLean will come in replacing Litton and Lee. Next free throw by Jacobs, no good. Rebound pulled down. Now Jacobs will get a shot in the middle of the lane, too strong. Another shot off the backboard, no good. Another shot, no good. Another one, no good. That one was blocked out of bounds. Weeks tries to save it to Goosey. It's on the floor. Now jump ball will stay on this end. Flurry of action underneath the basket that time. Lady Falcons could not corral a rebound. Bounce pass, blocked by Weeks. Now Kenny blocked again by Weeks. Weeks gets it to McLean. Now Mia McLean ahead of the pack. Right ahead, travels through traffic, gets it to Peyton. Peyton's shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Goosey. Back to Johnson, over to Peyton McLean. Peyton hesitates, drives by off the window, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Knights. Under a minute to go in the first quarter. Kenny with Johnson on her, goes in, misses the layup. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch, I believe that was number 22, Willits. So now 50 seconds to go. Peyton McLean will bring it across over to Mia. Mia will drive. Floater by McLean, no good. Weeks with the rebound, gets it back out to Peyton. Down to Mia. Mia hesitates. Little floater is good. Mia McLean, the 8th grader, gets one over the rim. 29-0 now with 31 seconds to go. Lady Falcons in a 2-3 zone. Kenny picks up her dribble. Now Goosey comes out to meet Thornton on the wing. Thornton tries to dribble it, bounce it inside. Johnson with the steal. McLean gathers. Mia McLean hesitates, goes by, fires off the side of the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down by Varnado. Now Kenny with 8 seconds. Mia McLean will pick her up. 6, 5, hesitates, goes by. 3, 2, 1. Kenny won't get a shot off. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Lady Falcons up 29-0 here on the Falcon Sports Network. Catch 23 Performance in Nashville, Tennessee is one of the nation's leading resources for top performers. Working with athletes and their families across the United States and internationally who desire to achieve optimal performance levels and are ready to do what it takes to bypass their competitors. Catch 23 is one of the only firms that coaches parents of the developing athlete artists to ensure top quality of care as their child progresses anywhere from Little League and talent shows to pro levels. You invest too much time and energy in your career to not have the best for your mind and your family. To schedule an initial session, contact them today. You can fill out a form at their website, catch23performance.com. Again, that's catch23performance.com. Get ready to start the second quarter. The Lady Falcons will have the basketball up 29-0. Goosey, Mia McLean, Carrie Johnson, Sammy Grace Donnelly, and Karis Weeks will come out for the Falcons. Sammy Grace into Mia McLean to Johnson. Johnson's runner, no good. Battle for the rebound by Weeks out to McLean. She misses. Batted again to McLean. McLean dribbles through traffic. She'll draw the foul. Foul be on Karis Jacobs. It will be her first, the team's third. So Mia McLean will go to the line where she'll get 2 free throws. First one by McLean. Rims out, no good. In and out. She'll get another. McLean's next free throw, no good. Carrie Johnson, though, inside, get the rebound. Back to Mia McLean. Now she tries to pass it to Weeks. It's stolen away by Kenny. Kenny into the front court, dribbling through traffic off the backboard, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mia McLean comes away with it. Now McLean still dribbling over to Donnelly. Donnelly off the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down by Jacobs. Now McLean just rips it away out of bounds. They'll say last touch by McLean. Now into the game, Adriana Bartok. Kinney will bring it across, and she'll be trapped at half court. McLean and Johnson both coming up. Near steal. Kinney into the front, over to Bartok. Johnson picks her up. Now back down to Kinney, to Jacobs. Goosey on her. Jacobs siding, tries to dump it down low. Weeks with the steal, throws it ahead. Johnson will run it down. Johnson tries to feed Donley overhead out of bounds. So the turnover gives it back to the Lady Knights. Well, it's to throw it in to Kinney. Willits inside to Kinney. Kinney turns and fires. No good. Goosey's going to run down the rebound in the corner. Now Goosey across. Bounce pass to Johnson. Johnson back to Goosey. Goosey sets and fires is good. Freshman Elizabeth Goosey with 2 points. 31-0 now. Lady Falcons with the lead. Bartok in the middle, back to Kinney. Kinney passes over to Willits. Willits will dribble down to Bartok. Bartok double team by Donley and Weeks. Loses the handle out of bounds. I'll say last touch by Sammy Grace. So 6:07 to go. And now Mattis will get back up off the bench as Mattis replaces Mia McLean. So the pass inside to Kinney. Kinney shot, no good. Goosey will get the rebound. Now Goosey will bring it across. Goosey crosses over. Now over to Donley. Donley shot short, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kinney. Passes it up ahead. Johnson pokes it away, and a foul's going to be called on Johnson from behind. So Carrie Johnson picks up her first. That'll be the team's second. And so it'll be side out of bounds as Willits will throw it in. Now the bounce pass back to Willits. Willits shot over Weeks is no good. Jacobs with the rebound. Her putback no good. Now battle for it underneath and a jump ball called. That jump ball will give possession to the Lady Knights. Pass into Kinney. Met by Sammy Grace. Donley. Now the pass in. The shot up. No good. Rebound by Varnado. Varnado with the first two for the Lady Knights. 5:22 to go here in the second. Goosey across to Weeks. Back to Carrie Johnson to Sammy Grace. Dumps down to Mattis. Mattis off the backboard gets the bucket. Kendall with 7. And now a timeout's going to be called by the Lady Knights. Timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. 33-2. 5:08 to go in the second quarter here on the Falcon Sports Network. We'll be back on the air Thursday for at least 1 game, maybe 2, depending on the outcome of the other side of the girls' bracket. The Falcons boys basketball team, middle school basketball team, will definitely host on Thursday, so we'll be here for that one. The Falcons varsity and the girls varsity teams this is their last game regular season. They'll have to wait till after spring break when the tournament will start. We'll let you know of times and as we get closer to that. Now near steal in the back court. Knights still with possession. Johnson or Kinney. Now dumped down inside, stolen away by Johnson. Ahead to Mattis. Mattis loses it. Kinney picks it back up. Now Kinney to Varnado, blocked by Weeks, but the second block by Goosey is going to be called a foul. So this will send Katie Varnado to the line, where she will shoot 2 free throws. Varnado with the only 2 so far for the Lady Knights. Her first free throw rims out, no good. The Lady Knights 0 of 3 so far from the free throw line. Next free throw on the way, rims in. So Varnado has all 3 points for the Knights. 33-3 now with 4:31 to go here in the second quarter. Mattis to Weeks. Weeks will drive. Goes up off the backboard. No good. Too strong. Bad around. Weeks saves it. Carrie Johnson will run it down, get it to Goosey. Goosey over to Mattis. Mattis out top. will drive inside, goes with the left hand, goes up in a charge. Will be called on Kendall. So for Kendall, that will be her first foul, the team fourth. Now Lee will come in replacing Mattis. So it's Lee, Johnson, Donley, Weeks, and Guzzi. Kenny will bring it across. Goes off Baltic's fingertips. She passes it over to Jacobs. Now Jacobs looking around, trying to find somebody. Lee will get the steal. Kayla Lee looking to take it all the way in. Goes up and comes off no good. Johnson with the rebound gets it back to Lee. Now Lee, a baby hook, no good. Rebound called down by Kenny as she heads back the other way. Sammy Grace runs her down, throws it off the backboard, no good. Somebody's got to run the rebound down, and the Knights will get it. Bardock misses. Lee blocks it. Over to Jacobs. Now Goosey's going to run it down in the corner. Up ahead to Lee. Lee will stop. Fire a long, too. That's no good, but the rebound comes off the Weeks. Kicks it back to Goosey. Goosey will launch her three. That's good. Goosey with 5. And the lead's 36-3 now. 3:14 to go. Lee with the steal. Lee takes it all the way in for the layup. That's good. And timeout going to be taken, or they're going to stop play for a substitution. As number 20, Stephanie Bradshaw, makes her first appearance tonight. Jacobs in the corner, looking to get down. Now the pass blocked by Lee, the shot blocked. Lee with it. She's got Sammy Grace up ahead. Gets to her. Sammy Grace bobbles it, gets it back. Now back to Lee. Lee in the middle, goes up in traffic, no good. Battle for the rebound between Weeks and Jacobs. It'll be a jump ball. Will stay on this end. 38-3. 2:21 to go. Donley with it out the three-point line. Back to Goosey. To Lee. To Goosey. She'll launch a long two. The rim's out, no good. Battle for the rebound, pulled down by the Knights. Up ahead to Kenny. She'll hold it for a little while. She'll wait, come across center circle. Johnson will pick her up. Now a pass is deflected. Still Kenny with it. Bradshaw with it, back to Kenny now. Kenny will drive baseline. Her floater, no good. Jacobs had the rebound for a moment. Now Varnado has it. It's blocked. Now the shot and put in by Willits. We'll get her first two. It's 38-5 now with 96 seconds to go here in the first half. Lee goes around, hesitates, hangs in the air, and gets the shot. Lee with 10. Now Litton comes in, 1:20 to go. Lee will go out. Gary Johnson with the near steal. Battling Varnado Thornton for it. Now Kenny with an elbow shot, no good. Karis Weeks gets it back over to Litton. Litton will bring it across with 55 seconds to go in the first half. Nobody picks her up. So she'll fire a three that's no good. Rebound pulled down by Varnado. Kenny will bring it across. Shot, number 35. Rebound by Sammy Grace. Donley with it. Now it's poked away by Kenny. Donley is going to try to run it down. She saves it, but to the Knights. Now Kenny with it with 30 seconds to go. Brings it into the front court. Looking. Litton, near steal, goes out of bounds. 18.9 seconds to go. Thornton to throw it in to Kenny. Kenny, Varnado back to Kenny. Kenny in the middle, loses it, gets it to Jacobs, though. Her shot short. Kenny runs down the rebound, goes up again. Weeks blocks it. Now Jacobs' shot blocked by Weeks. Weeks with 3 or 4 blocks. Now ahead to Johnson's, no good. As time expires on the first half, Falcons will take a 42-5 lead into the break. We'll be back in about 6 minutes with the second half here on the Falcon Sports Network on YouTube.
Challenging academics. What does that mean exactly? For many schools in Williamson County, the benchmark of a school's success is either how rigorous are their academic programs, how high are their standardized test scores, or how lucrative are the scholarship dollars their college-bound students are getting. All of those are great things, and here at FCA, we can show you all of those things. We can show you 32s on ACTs and full ride scholarships to major universities. But that's not really the benchmark of academic success here at FCA. Here's what challenging academics means for us. As a small school, one of the greatest benefits is that your child's mind and heart will be challenged and inspired right where they're at. Our faculty know every child by name. They know their story, they know their family, they know what makes that child's brain tick. And that allows us to really meet their needs, to give them that one-on-one attention that helps them soar and succeed. But it also helps each child to find what their dreams are, what their unique calling by God is. Our vision is that when a senior walks the stage at graduation, they know that they know that they know that God has a calling on their life and their life is not their own. And something that they've encountered in their time here at FCA has helped them figure out what that calling is. But more often than not, that thing that they encountered that inspired their mind and their heart, it was a teacher. You see, at FCA, we believe that the best learning happens in the context of relationship, and that a teacher is the curriculum more than any textbook. That's why we're so careful about who we hire. The first qualification, if you want to be on FCA's faculty, is you've got to love kids and love Jesus. Yes, you must be an expert in your field, but perhaps there's another school for you if loving kids and loving Jesus isn't first on your list. Take Jim Tannehill, for example. His last post was teaching at the Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. Talk about being overqualified to teach in a small private Christian school. But he's here because he valued spending time in relationship with teenagers and being able to share his love for Jesus with them in every science class that he teaches. That's why he's here. So one of the things that our faculty has done is that we've studied brain science. We really want to know what makes the brain work best and how to help your child learn. One of the things we found is that so many children in America today are walking into school in fight or flight mode. That's this part of your brain back here. And it means that your child is not truly emotionally, psychologically, and spiritually healthy. Maybe that's because of trauma that's happened in their past. Maybe it's because of things that are going on in their home. Maybe it's because they have a learning difference, and every time they walk in the doors of the building, they feel stupid. Maybe there's bullying going on, and they don't feel like they belong. Whatever the problem is, if your child is walking around in fight or flight mode, they're never going to retain the information they need to retain. They're never going to be able to learn all of the things that we want to share with them. And that's why we've taken such care to hire people who truly love your child and want to walk with your children through all aspects of life, not just disseminate information. We believe that that's what really takes our kids to new heights academically, is this focus on taking good care of all parts of their brain. Another thing that brain science has taught us is the value of fresh air and sunlight. The brain needs these things to learn. That's why we've included roll-up doors in every one of our classrooms, letting the indoors out and the outdoors in. We also encourage our students to take brain breaks during the day, and we hold a long lunch where we encourage our students to eat on picnic tables, go outside, go throw baskets in the gym, whatever they can do to help give their brain the rest and recovery it needs to retain more information.
Getting ready to start the second half. Knights will have the basketball to start, trailing 40-5. It'll be McLean, Mattis, Liddon, Guzzi, and Donley, the starting five for the Falcons. Original starting five for the Knights. Kenny's shot blocked. Offensive rebound now blocked from behind by Mattis. Kenny goes to the floor with the ball. Liddon just takes it away. Now ahead to Mia McLean. Mia McLean the other way, bounces it to Mattis. Mattis spins, misses the shot, gets her own rebound, goes up, and now jump ball will be called. We'll stay on this end. Now it looks like we got a running clock. Both teams must have agreed to a running clock in the second half. McLean to throw it into Mattis. Back to Guzzi. Guzzi dribbles, backs it back to Liddon. Liddon fumbles it for a little while, gets it back to McLean. McLean, 10-foot runner, no good. Battle for the rebound. Mattis will pull it down. In the lane, goes up, and Jacobs will foul her. So this will send Mattis to the line to shoot two. Mattis' first free throw is good. Second free throw by Mattis is good also. So 42-5, Falcons with the lead. Skip pass over to Kenny. Kenny will drive into the middle of the lane. McLean will pick her up. Gets it back to Thornton. Thornton over to Willits. Willits will fire a long jump shot. No good. Battle for the rebound. Brought by number 32, Varnado. Now the rebound, long rebound comes out and picked up by Kenny with Mia McLean following her. Now the switch over. Kenny will fire a 17-footer. Goes over the top of the backboard and out of bounds. So the Lady Falcons will get the ball back. 42-5. Guzzi will bring it across. Skip pass to Donley. Donley to Guzzi. Guzzi over to Mia McLean. Mia McLean will drive, go up with a shot that's good. Mia McLean, 8th grader, gets another two. 44-5 now with 5:23 to go in the third quarter. Pass goes in the backcourt. There's a tip. They'll keep it going. Mattis will get the steal. Mattis takes all the way in off the backboard. No good. Varnado comes away with the rebound. Mattis complaining she was pushed. She was. No foul was called. Kenny. Back to number 22. That's Isabella Willits. Willits gets another two. 44-7 now. Down to Mattis. Mattis off the backboard, no good. Rebound pulled down. Kenny with Sammy Grace on her. Donley will follow her. Now switch off to Mia McLean. McLean will come out and meet Varnado. Over to Jacobs. Back down to Kenny. Bounce pass into Varnado. She went to the basket. Donley comes away with the steal. Now McLean up ahead for Mattis. Mattis spins in the lane. Goes up with the left hand. Too strong. Rebound pulled down by the Lady Knights. Kenny will walk it across, and Peyton McLean will get ready to check in. Willits out top to Kenny. Kenny spins, bounce down low. Shot by Varnado, goes out of bounds. Off the block of Mattis. Now Peyton McLean will come in replacing Mattis. Clock running again, 3:52 to go. As we wind things down from a full day night of basketball here, 4 games on the Falcon Sports Network. It's been all Falcons tonight. Boys varsity got the win earlier against the Franklin Classical Knights. Girls varsity looks like going to get a win. Guzzi with 3, no good. Both middle school teams won their first tournament game. Now reach in by McLean to cause a jump ball. It will be Knights basketball. As I said, our next broadcast will be Thursday night. The middle school boys will be here and will host the semifinal. Girls more than likely will have to go to Highland Rim. They're playing Riverside tonight. If Riverside was to win that game, then Riverside would come here on Thursday night. Mia McLean shooting free throws. First one on the way is good. She'll get another, 45-9. Next one on the way, rims out, no good. Litton underneath for the offensive rebound and put back. So Litton now in double figures. She has 11, 47-9. Kinney, pass across to Willits. Willits shot no good. Litton gets the board. Litton dribbles across, 2:10 to go. To Guzzi. Inside, trying to hit McLean on the low block. It's stolen away by Jacobs. Now McLean reaches in to tie her up. It will be Falcons basketball. Now Johnson and Weeks will come in, replacing Guzzi and Litton. So now Mia McLean to throw it in, gets it to Peyton. Peyton, a 17-footer, short, no good. Rebound batted around. Somebody's going to get it. Carrie Johnson looks like she's going to run it down. Gets it to Donley. Now Donley dribbles over, passes it back to Johnson to Peyton. Peyton McLean to Mia McLean. Nice bounce pass underneath to Karis Weeks. Weeks will get a 2. Her first field goal of the night. 49-9 now. 40-point lead for the Lady Falcons. 1:20 left in the quarter. Pass to Kinney. Kinney will drive. McLean, good job cutting her off. Pass inside to Willits. Willits' shot is an air ball, goes out of bounds. So 60 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Mia McLean will bring it across. Hesitates, drives in the middle of the lane. Bounce pass to Donley. Donley bounces it back to Johnson. Over to Peyton. Peyton inside looking for Johnson. It's deflected away. Stolen, goes through the legs of a Knight. Mia McLean's going to run it down to Peyton on the wing. Now back to Mia. Mia will step in. A 15-foot runner, no good. Rebound is going to be battled for in a tie ball. The jump ball gives it to the Lady Knights. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Shot, no good. Rebound by Sammy Grace Donley. Gives it over to Peyton McLean. 13 seconds to go in the quarter. McLean tries to throw it to Donley underneath. Misses. And now the clock will run out here in the third quarter. We'll head to the fourth. Falcons up big, 40-9 here on the Falcons Sports Network. Ever since Leon Lee started Lee Company back in 1944, they've been providing the best residential and commercial services, from heating and air conditioning to plumbing, electrical repair, and more. How can Lee Company help you? To find out, visit their website, leecompany.com. That's leecompany.com. Or if you'd like to call and schedule an appointment, you can call them at 615-567-1000. That's 615-567-1000. Please tell them that you heard about them here on the Franklin Academy Falcons Sports Network. Lady Falcons will have the basketball to start the fourth, up by 40. Again, running clock. So Lee, Johnson, Guzzi, Donley, and Weeks. Kayla Lee itching to get a hold of the basketball here. Gets it to Johnson, over to Guzzi. Guzzi drives, floater no good. Battle for the rebound. Lee comes down with it. Now Lee, floater, her floater's good. Kayla Lee with 12. 51-9. Kenny, Lee meets her at half court. Pass stolen by Lee. Lee would take it all the way in for the layup. 53-9 now. Kerry Johnson with the near steal, picked up by Willett. Nice pass and look to Kenny. Kenny gets her first two. It's 53-11 with 7 minutes to go. Now Lee across to Sammy Grace. Donley back to Lee. Lee crosses over in the middle of the lane to Weeks. Weeks lays it up and in. Nice pass by Kayla Lee to find Weeks on the low block. Pass down to Jacobs. Tries to get it into Brock underneath. Now, Varnado runs it down. Willett's high shot off the backboard, no good. Donley with the rebound. Poked away by Willett. It'll still be Falcons basketball. Now substitutions in. Mia McLean in to get Lee. 6:07 to go. Into Weeks. Weeks spins it to McLean. McLean drives, tries to bounce to Weeks. Weeks saves it. Now battled for it. Mia McLean comes out with it. To Guzzi. Jacobs on her to Johnson. Over to Donley. Donley shoots and scores. Sammy Grace Donley with the bucket. Now Brock will come in the game. 57-11. Falcons with a big lead. Kenny will dribble it across. So good season for Lady Falcons. Once again, this will be their last regular season game as they finish up here on senior night. They will have to wait 2 weeks. Next week, week without walls, they won't see any action. Then spring break. And after spring break, then we'll have the varsity tournament. I think both teams should be in position to host come tournament time. They will host on the Tuesday night of the week, and then we'll wait to see what happens from there. Mia McLean with a 17-footer that's good. The 8th grader now has 7. 4:46. Bounce into Kenny at the elbow. She'll fire and hit. So Kenny with another bucket. Makes it 59-13. And now Abigail Thornton will come out. Guzzi gets it into Mia McLean. She'll dribble it across to Guzzi on the wing. Guzzi will launch a three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Donley. Back out to McLean. 4:15 to go. Donley back to McLean. To Carey. Johnson off the backboard. No good. Rebound pulled down. Now fighting for it in the middle. McLean ties her up. It will be Knights basketball. Bradshaw will enter the game, replacing Willits. Bradshaw to throw it in. 3:50 to go on a running clock here. The Falcons, Lady Falcons wrap up the regular season again. So Lady Falcons will look to defend their title in the tournament. So they will have some stiff competition this year. See what happens. And a foul's going to be called on Johnson. And this will give Kenny a couple of free throws. So the boys left after their game, the first game of the night here on the Falcon Sports Network. They headed toward Knoxville, Tennessee, out in East Tennessee to play in the NACA tournament. They'll have their first game tomorrow at 10:30. We'll see if we can. The NACA has a website, I believe, where you can watch the games and follow the boys basketball team out there as they play in that tournament. If they win tomorrow at 10:30, then they'll play again on Thursday, and win there, they get in the championship game on Friday. So a 3-day tournament for the boys. Finish up before Week Without Walls, which will be next week. Here's we'll have students traveling all over the Southeast different things that go on here at Franklin Christian Academy. I had two groups going to Florida. Got a 8th grader sticking around here, learning something about the history of Tennessee. But we have other things like art and also a class of sewing and different things like that, or forgotten arts is the way they put it. So give them a taste of that. One of the good things we do here at Franklin Christian Academy, give the students a taste of something other than the regular classes for 4 or 5 days during March, right before spring break. Another bucket by the Lady Falcons makes it 61-16. Kenny will dribble across, 1:50 to go. Lady Knights looking to get it inside. Shot blocked by Weeks. I think that's her 5th or 6th block tonight. Jump ball gives it to the Lady Falcons with 90 seconds to go. Again, congratulations to all the teams tonight. Going to give big victories. The 2 biggest by the middle school teams as they will advance to the semifinals of the tournament on Thursday. As I said, once again, the boys for sure will be playing here. Girls might. But to do that, have to be a major upset, as Riverside would have to upset the number 1 seed on the other side of the bracket of Highland Rim. If they don't upset, then the Lady Falcons will have to travel to Cookeville to play Highland Rim on Thursday. We will be here for the boys' match and probably South Haven, but it'll be South Haven versus Franklin Classical. So the winner of that game will come here Thursday. 49 seconds to go as Lytton and Mattis come into the game, replacing Weeks and Goosey. So the seniors in the game to end the night. 61-16, 35 seconds to go. So congratulations to the Lady Falcons. Our seniors, Sammy Grace Donley, Kendall Mattis, and Abby Lytton. Mattis with the ball to Lytton. Down to Sammy Grace. Sammy Grace fires, misses the shot. Lytton with the rebound. Back out to Johnson, to Mattis. Mattis will hold it. 15 seconds to go. She'll dribble it out up top. Big victory for the Lady Falcons tonight. Jacobs comes out to meet her. Mattis still dribbling. We'll dribble it into the middle of the lane and say a 5-second call against Mattis. The turnover gives it to the Knights, but that'll do it. Lady Falcons with a big win, 61-16. Thank you to Michael Moore helping me tonight on camera. Appreciate it. But we'll be back again on the air Thursday. Have a good